Hello, I'm Marjolein and I'm here for a shorter cut
Yeah,
and
second time.
blonde.
Yeah, platinum blonde.
Platinum blonde, and it's
Okay.
my second time here.
Yeah. What do you want to show them how your hair is now? Because
Yes.
this hairstyle is about 7 weeks old or
Yes,
something
it's
like
7 weeks old.
that. Yeah.
I'll turn around.
Yeah. So they see how wonderful the blonde still is. But now we're going to the lighter version.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Hello friends on YouTube. Got me a model again. Now she told you it was the first time, the last time was 7 weeks ago, so when you want to find her, you can find her. Of course I start with protection like I always do. Gonna make a short hairstyle, cannot make it longer, or I have to get her a wig. I don't think it's the way to do it. I have wigs enough, but close my cape. Put my neck paper on, don't forget to close it up, because then the hairs don't get into the closing. Wet it a bit and start cutting. Hair, I like to cut it in the lines of the natural fall. So I take them up in the natural fall, take the hairs up, take every time about a centimeter hair. When you do short haircuts, you have to remember that you have to go about 7 till 9 times till you get on the back. This takes out the effect of the waving, because when you take larger partings, you get a waving into the hairstyle. And the more I get into the crown area, the more I dot the lines. I'll show you what I mean by that. So the more I get to the crown area, I take my fingers up. I'm gonna lay into that line. So stay watching how the hair falls on the head and use that natural fall. Go back to the front. Go to the center line of the skull. And again, when I get at the crown area, I move with the crown area. So I find the lines of the natural fall. Her crown area stands a little bit up, but that depends on where you lay the hairs. So you see there are some hairs that are jumping up, but there's only a few, so I take them a little bit shorter by freehand style. Gonna stand in the opposite line of the hair fall. Still watch how the hair falls, and then move with the hairs. So dance around a beautiful skull. Call it a skull dance, but I don't think it has to do anything with that. Just being in line with the hair. And I work till I get on the fall of the skull. So now my fingers laying in the line of her skull, into the fall. So this is my first bending. And again I lay the hairs in the natural roundings. Especially with short hair, it's very nice to use the natural shapes of the skull and in the hair implant. she has beautiful lines into the neckline. So without techniques, because I'm gonna slice cut a little bit into this hair so I get more effect and not a flat feeling, you see how wonderful the hair already is. Rounding and the fall to the down lines. And still watch which line I take. So it's not everywhere I take a slice technique. And the beautiful thing about slicing with a scissor is that you can adjust just on the part where you want to adjust.
Ben je nu aan het uitdunnen?
Ja, ik geef effecten erin. Slicen is een uitdunntechniek inderdaad. Dat je niet zo'n pannenkoekhaar op je hoofd hebt. Maar dat is maar kort haar heel vlug, hè?
Diana zei ook altijd dat ik heel veel haar heb.
Ja, het is gewoon, dit is echt een pakje bovenaan.
Ja.
En dat is mooier als je dat wat dunner maakt, want dan loopt het veel mooier. Going for the fringe. Goes then to the front. Start in a short line. So then the hair is laid nicely down. So now the upper hair is ready. Then I can concentrate on the sides. Cleaning in between. Yeah. Go in opposite lines. Scissor over comb. Because it's a short hairstyle and a feminine hairstyle, I really love to do this scissor over comb. I only use the clipper on the lines. And I really love the sound of the scissors. Pushing against the hair fall. Coming in the underlines. Switch over to the fine part of my comb. Knip is ook een soort therapie, hè? Het is heel kalmerend, heel rustig.
Voor mij bedoel
En
je.
overgave, hij is het ook.
Ja.
Het is ook heel leuk om te doen. Smaakt die niet eens, hè?
Maar ik zit haar
Op
te
te
happen
eten.
toch een beetje.
Ja. Go in the line of the cheekbone. Pull the hair down with the tip of my scissor. Take away the small hairs. See how wonderful her ears are. She has wonderful ears. If you like to have a stable scissor, you lay your pink on the pink rest. I really love to have freehand feelings So I can adjust while I'm attacking the hair. Go to my fine part again. Turn a bit. Mostly do first the part that where I ended with cut on top. When I start on top, I have to connect to that line, then work into that line. Small slice techniques to take the weight out. Going to the neckline. Now she has a wonderful neckline, what I told you. So there's a lot of movement, and it's moving in an S shape. So I have to go to the right side, then halfway I go to the left side, and then I go to the right side again. So I get into the natural fall of the hairs. Rough. But this kind of hairstyles are really wonderful to do because it takes a lot of your skills. Kite hairs in the opposite lines. Go into the S line again. And the small hairs in this line I'm going to do with a clipper. I can of course do it scissor over comb and hold it like this, but with a clipper it's much easier to do and it works a lot faster. But you can leave it like this, it's also wonderful. Coming over the half of the head, so you can see the difference between the left side and the right side. Go on top, take a little bit of the weight. Find the shape again. Maar je kunt je wel indenken als je hier werkt dat het dan heel rustig is dit. Want hier is het altijd wel echt heel stil.
Heel stil. Ja, ik hou daar zelf heel erg van.
Ja, ik ook, maar dan moet ik niet hoeven te werken.
Nee.
Ik zit hier ook vaak dat ik gewoon even lekker ga rusten of zo. Dat vind ik ook heerlijk.
Ja.
Tussen de middag weg,
Ja.
even uit de zaak.
Ja.
Ook omdat het zo dichtbij is. Dus ik ben
Maar
er zo.
is het nu voor jou eigenlijk te stil om te werken?
Ja, wat ik al zeg, ik heb geen ritme.
Nee, want die ventilator is te weinig.
Ja. En ik maak natuurlijk zelf een ritme met mijn schaar.
Ja, maar ik dacht dus dat je daarvoor muziek ging aanzetten, maar dat had ik dan toch niet.
Nee, want muziek mag niet aan hè, van YouTube. Want er zitten allemaal octrooien en rechten op en dan ben je gewoon je rechten kwijt. Als maker van een film.
Oh, ik dacht
Zou kunnen denken, die anderen zouden kunnen denken van we hebben gratis reclame. Dat zou ik natuurlijk ook kunnen kennen. Want
ik dacht
heb...
je treingeluiden of metro.
Nee, ja, die heb ik. Die zijn we nu aan het maken. Die moeten dan nog op bestandje.
In de binnen...
Ik heb ze al wel.
Als je die hebt, ga je die dan
Ja,
afspelen.
ja.
Zodat je hier geluid hebt.
Ja, dan hoef ik op de film helemaal niks meer in te voegen.
Nee.
See how wonderful this becomes. In the center I use only the tip of my scissor to get very small cutting techniques, and also in the fall of this line, because then I can point out all the hairs that lay in that line and make it so that you don't see it anymore. And never push too much with the comb on the skin, because I still have to color the hairs.
Gaat anders dwars liggen.
Lines, finding the connection to the lines that just cut on top. And the last time she did her hair was the first time she got into the blonde lines. And now we're going to the platinum, so it's even a little bit lighter. But that's really wonderful on the skin tones, because the skin tones will be warming up and give you a healthy feeling. And that's the nice thing about being that light blonde. Also, you can play a lot with it. When it grows out, you can use different color shampoos and wash your hair with it, and then you get the colors of the shampoo. So a red shampoo gives you a pink color, a gold, of course, gold color, violet, the lightest blonde, copper gives you a ginger feeling, and so you can play a lot. And all the colors you can combine, and when you wash it with a brown shampoo, you get a sand color. It's never become brown, because when the hairs are light, you don't see the darkness of the color. So for those who like to change a lot with colors, platinum is the most wonderful color. And when you have a color that don't get out of your hair, just go swim one time and yeah, it is gone. My model Emmy always has short hair, and she don't go swimming for certainly a week or two, and then she goes swimming and she's platinum blonde again. Emmy had vorige keer bananenkleur. Dat ik de lok voor wit gelaten en de rest heel mooi geel. And adjust my slicing techniques. I can really see it now because the hair is already a bit dry. Then I lift it up and connect the lines to each other. Ik had vorige week bijna geen modellen, maar ik heb mijn dochter ook moeten verhuizen. Dat is echt...
Het kwam er echt goed uit, toch?
Nou, nee, eigenlijk niet, want ik heb liever modellen als verhuizen.
Ja, maar goed, voor je dochter was het beter.
Ja, zeker. Maar die woont dan op zo'n flat 4 verdieping hoog, hè, zonder lift.
Geen lift.
Nee.
Dus dat was even kippig.
Ja, absoluut.
Maar ze is verhuisd.
Ja. Take the fine part of my comb again. Go into the underlines. Work in the natural roundings. So now this is done. Clean the contour line. Take the fine small comb and do the contour with a small clipper. Set in the comb. Clean the ultra fine hairs. Pull them up. Just take the time. This is also a very nice comb to do eyebrows with. When you have men that have large eyebrows, you can set it in and take your clipper over it and have short eyebrows. Turn a bit. Het is wel lekker om de maandag mee te starten, jouw koffie. Het is lekker knipwerk. Het is lekker puur. Ja. Hold the neckline in natural shape because she has a wonderful shape in it. So use that. When I have customers with ultra short hair and they want to get rid of the small hairs in the neckline, they can come after my day work and I do that for free. It's not a lot of work and it's a lot of service. Coming to the last part, and then I can make a bleach. We'll make our bleach on 6% base, there's 20 volume, with a conditioner in it, with Varia Blonde. And the Varia Blonde is there to get rid of the golden colors. So far the cut, clean this up, put on the protection coloring, make a bleach. Okay, put on a water resistant cape, put a towel under that, take my world famous plastic foil, clip, put on my own protection. I don't like disc gloves because I always pull them too hard. This is large, so I don't know what they get broken. Made her a blue bleach of Welle, put in a Varia Blonde of Schwarzkopf. What I told you, 6% is 20 volume. And I put in an extra protection of glint. So step 1 is into this product. This reduces all the ammonias that are still into the product. So you don't have the smell, you don't have the heating up of the product. So it stays nice and cool. So I'm certain that
Alle haren geraakt zijn.
all the hairs are touched by the bleach. Now she really lost this color in about 50 years or something like that. I told her that I'm not her hairdresser anymore. And then I'm working for the almighty one. Close this up. This reduces a lot of the heat when the process is going. Now this process is not that heat because the peroxide is very low. And also lay a bit on top. This to keep the plastic foil away from the bleach. Close this up and we are going for coffee or tea. Tell you afterwards how long it took. Don't use heat on her because it's warm enough here in the studio. So don't go away, we'll be back. Okay, back from coloring. After 25 minutes we rinse it out. Put in a silver toner to reduce all the yellow colors in her hair. Complex product through the hairs. It's a glint product. I really love glint because all products are vegan. Start blow drying. And do this with the use of my fingers. Wiggle the hairs in a natural fall. Because we did the cut also in a natural fall. You see the hair is still in wonderful condition. And so far blow drying. Now I take a combination of a crystal turn and a spider product to end style this hairstyle. The spider product is of glint. I don't need much, of course, because one finger is enough. Well, K.S. almost the same amount. This I mix into each other, and then I wiggle with my fingers the product into the hairs. So it brings out all the cutting techniques. And that's what I really like about short hair. If you can see the techniques that are being used to create this wonderful hairstyle. So far, this hairstyle, I thank her for being my model. I thank you for watching. We see each other next video, and she will certainly turn around to show you the end result. Bye bye. Yes. Yours, babe. Het is mooi voor je ogen. Dankjewel.
Hello, I'm Marjolein, and I'm here for a shorter cut
Yeah,
and
second time.
blonde.
Yeah, platinum blonde.
Platinum blonde, and it's
Okay.
my second time here.
Yeah. What, do you want to show them how your hair is now? Because
Yes.
this hairstyle is about 7 weeks old. Or
Yes,
something
it's
like
7 weeks old.
that. Yeah.
I'll turn around.
Yeah. So they see how wonderful the blonde still is. But now we're going to the lighter version.
Yes.
Thank you very much.